Welcome to the Actuate Blockchain and Decentralized Finance Faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program educational focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. Exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their engagement, providing practical experience in managing digital assets. Pathway to teaching. Graduates can become teachers, undergoing a brief training module and earning Actuate tokens for their contributions. The Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet is more than an educational program. It's a catalyst for disseminating practical knowledge and fostering a community well-versed in digital innovations. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and decentralized finance within the African context. Welcome to the Actuate Blockchain and Decentralized Finance Faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program educational focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday, we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their engagement, providing practical experience in managing digital assets. Pathway to teaching. Graduates can become teachers, undergoing a brief training module and earning Actuate tokens for their contributions. The Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet is more than an educational program. It's a catalyst for disseminating practical knowledge and fostering a community well-versed in digital innovations. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and decentralized finance within the African context. Welcome to the Actuate Blockchain and Decentralized Finance Faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program Educational Focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. Exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday, we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their engagement, providing practical experience in managing digital assets. Pathway to teaching. Graduates can become teachers, undergoing a brief training module and earning Actuate tokens for their contributions. The Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet is more than an educational program. It's a catalyst for disseminating practical knowledge and fostering a community well-versed in digital innovations. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and decentralized finance within the African context. Welcome to the Actuate Blockchain and Decentralized Finance Faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and
Yes, so hello everyone. Welcome to today's blockchain and decentralized finance session. So today we're going to have our guest speaker. His name is Raj Rufai. Yeah, he's from Nigeria and he works with Moon Fitness. And yeah, so on our agenda today we'll have a presentation by Raj, and then we'll have a Q&A session, and then we'll have any additional remarks by Dr. Masharia, and then lastly we'll have web updates from Grace. So as our guest speaker has not yet joined us, we can just discuss a bit about wallets. Yeah, so We've talked a lot about wallets, and we said that blockchain wallets are you need are at the core of decentralized finance, and you need blockchain wallets to be able to interact or even to be able to create liquidity pools. Yeah, so you cannot do all that without blockchain wallets. So we have we have different types of wallets. Yeah, we have personal wallets, which are, for example, the Trust wallet and also MetaMask wallets. So those are your personal wallets, and we also have something we call exchange wallets. So these are wallets that are maybe found in exchanges, in centralized exchanges. So yeah, I can see our guest speaker is here. I don't know, Raj, are you able to uh, Raj, are you able to unmute? Okay. So as we wait for him to be able to talk, yeah, we can just go ahead. So we said that we can have yeah, personal wallets and also exchange wallets. So personal wallets, and today we'll mainly focus on personal wallets, and I'm going to give an example with MetaMask. So personal wallets, MetaMask, for example, it offers you uh, different. You can be able to see your tokens through MetaMask. They store your private keys. Yeah, and you can be able to transact, to send and receive tokens using MetaMask. And so I'm going to do a demonstration. So these wallets are free. You can just get them by downloading them as an extension or maybe as an application. Yeah, so for example, I'm going to give an example with my MetaMask wallet. I can just go to my browser and search MetaMask. And if you have not downloaded that wallet, but I believe everyone here must have have a wallet to be able to receive Actuate tokens, because this is a learn to earn program. So I can just go to my browser, and I installed my MetaMask as an extension, so I can be able to get see my MetaMask by going to extensions and then clicking on MetaMask. Yeah, and it prompts you to, it pops up and you can be able to see the assets that you have in your wallet using the MetaMask wallet. And we said that wallets offer different features. So we have this at the top here, this series of numbers and letters at the top here is what we call the public key. So this is your address, this is your wallet address, and this is what you share with other people if you want to receive tokens from them. So yeah, you can copy it and send it to your friend if you want to receive tokens. And we also have something called the private key. So we said private key is it's supposed to be secret, and it's secret to your wallet. You're not supposed to share your private key. So your private key also is also in your wallet, and you can be able to see the private key when you go to the settings and you check the account details. Yeah, so, and also at the bottom here, you can be able to see tokens and also see NFTs. So at the summit, we said at the coming summit, one thing you need to have is an NFT. So an NFT, you get it after creating a liquidity pool. And with your wallet, we can be able to see that NFT. Yeah, so if I want to see, for example, if say I had created a liquidity pool and I want to see the NFT that I was given after creating a liquidity pool, I can just copy my wallet address, and then I can go and search I can go ahead and search the tokens that I have in my wallet on BSC scan. Yeah, so we said you can get BSC scan by going to our website, actuate.bio, search BSC scan. Yeah, and I'm going to click here and then paste my wallet address on the search bar. So yeah, and BSC scan basically gives you all the information about your wallet. So after searching my wallet on BSC scan, I can be able to see all transactions I've made. Yeah, anything, any transactions I've made within the Binance chain, whether it's sending tokens, whether it's creating liquidity pools, and also, as I said, if I had created a liquidity pool, I'll be able to view the liquidity pool here on my token holdings. And this information, we said that uh, you cannot be able to change it. You cannot lie and say that maybe you had this, you had created this, and then it maybe got lost. You'll be able to see all those transactions here. So yeah, make sure you create a liquidity pool and get your NFT number. I can see that we have our guest speaker with us. So I'm going to invite Mr. Raji to go ahead and speak. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hello,
Oh,
everybody.
hello.
Farida,
So
how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah,
Oh,
welcome to the session.
amazing. Happy to be here.
All right. So you can tell us a bit about yourself and maybe what you do.
All right. Hello, family. Because for me, I always any new community I join, I always call them family. I don't call them community members. My name is Raju Rufai. I'm from Nigeria. Um, actually a blockchain educator. Been this, I've been in this space for over a decade now. I'm onboarding people and sharing opportunities of the blockchain to them. Majorly focused on the Solana ecosystem, and currently now I'm just trying to um, onboard as many people into the ecosystem as possible, and then have them doing something within the ecosystem. But it's been a wonderful journey as an individual, trying to grow in Africa and trying to find new opportunities for myself. I would say it's not been easy, but step by step, we're able to not just develop ourselves, but develop others and share opportunities with them that would be or is eventually beneficial to them as they actually progress in their journey, right? And we believe blockchain technology is that technology that actually levels up the field for us in Africa to compete. And by His grace, we've been having beautiful projects built on the blockchain. We have been having amazing solutions come out of this great continent. And as always, super excited to share my little knowledge and hopefully learn from you as you also learn from me. So, yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Okay, thank you very much. Maybe you can tell us a bit about those projects and what has been the uptake. Are people willing to learn about blockchain, or how is it going?
Yeah, it's been like a two ways kind of drama because for me, like I said, I've been in the space for over a decade now. I've met two categories of people. People that really want to learn, that really want to understand what the chain is, that really want to make use of the chain, and people that just come to events to just eat the food and then go back. Right? It's just been those set of people. And what me personally try to do with every event I go to and I'm given the opportunity to actually organize this event or actually host this event, is to make sure that I'm able to identify these categories of people and make sure that I'm able to change their mindsets, right? Um, let's say, for instance, I have an event I'm hosting, and then I have like 1,000 people at the event, and just 200 people are there for the knowledge, and the rest are just there for the $1 food that they are going to get and stuff like that. So we try as much as possible to give them like a very brief orientation to change their mindsets even before we start talking, so we don't have them fixed on, oh, I'm just here to eat the food, I'm just here for that giveaway, and then I'm out of here. So that's like my own focus. So once I have any event I go to, I try to first identify these categories of people and then give them that orientation even before we start. Because, like we all know, the blockchain technology is actually the future, and I believe we have like a lot of opportunities if we actually know how to build on it, if we actually know how to use it, if we actually understand the fundamentals, the basics before moving to being an advanced person in the chain, right? So that's like the experience for me so far. But yeah, gradually we're getting there. I was privileged to work as the regional manager for Solana All Stars Nigeria for a year, and then we're able to onboard close to like 13,000 people into the ecosystem, and having them actually use the ecosystem, having them actually participate in the ecosystem have been of joy. And I believe in the coming years, we have a lot of people onboarded. We even have a lot of locals now using and understanding what a wallet is and how to actually use a wallet. So it's actually fulfilling for me when we get to that stage and everybody's on chain, right? That's the idea. We want everybody on chain. So yeah, that's just like the experience for me so far.
All right. That's very interesting considering at Actuate we have an event this coming December. And yeah, it's a summit, and the theme of the summit is using blockchain, DeFi, and AI for health and human development. And we've invited very many people, from developers to healthcare practitioners to even women in decentralized finance. Yeah, so it's going to be a wonderful event, and you're also invited. You can join us if you want. It's going to be from the 3rd to the 6th of December. Yeah, and we're looking forward to also onboarding a lot of people into blockchain, and also, yeah, we're looking forward to people also using the Actuate token. We have a token, it's called the Actuate token. So we want also people to be able to yeah, to be able to use the Actuate token and for improving health and human development. For health, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I don't know if we have any questions. I saw that you are doing a project. It's called Moonwalk Fitness. You can tell us a bit about that.
All right, so Moonwalk Fitness is more like an accountability app where our major preach, our major goal is healthier lifestyle plus wealth equals to Moonwalk, right? If you have a good health and you're making money, it goes hand in hand, right? So the idea for us is to build something that keeps people accountable and have them once in a while go out, have fun. Even if you're going to come back to your PC, but just take a step, right? It won't take you 1 hour, 30 minutes. You're outside, you're stepping, and then you're earning. So basically, how the app works is, for instance, as we're all here, we could launch a game. It's actually a private or a public game, and then we contribute to a pool and we set our goal. Oh, we're going to be doing 5,000 steps for 3 days, all of us. And whoever miss a day or whoever cannot get to that target, a portion of stake is reduced and then distributed among people that are able to meet their goals. So basically, it's just to keep fit and then push people out, have something that keeps you accountable for the kind of lifestyle, the kind of healthier lifestyle you want to keep. So that's what we're building. We're happy. We have a lot of people using the app. We have a lot of events going on. We have a lot of meetups going on, just to preach this gospel and make sure that people live healthy and people live better. So that's just like majorly what Moonwalk is. And funny, I think right now we have like an ambassadorship, global ambassadorship program going on. It just went live, I think, yesterday. So it's open to anyone that feels, oh, okay, I want to join. I think I love this and I want to be part of this. So yeah, that's what we do at Moonwalk and how we are growing at Moonwalk.
Okay, thank you very much, Raji. I don't know, Dr. Masharia, if you have any questions.
All right, I was muted. Yes. Well, thank you so much, Frida. And thank you, Reggie, for coming to speak to us. Well, interesting work you're doing in Nigeria. Fascinating application you have built here for the moonwalk fitness. Did I get correct? It's MON walk.
Yes. Moonwalk Fitness. Yeah, correct.
That's exciting. So it's an accountability app for fitness.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
means that it's able to issue. You guys have the blockchain token, like token itself, and people earn tokens for reaching the accountability
All
parameters.
right. So yeah. So right now, we're not pushing the sweat coin idea
Yeah,
when people walk and then earn. We're more of pushing the major accountability aspect of it, right? Let's say, for instance, like I said, all of us in here decide to host a private game, and
yeah,
then to join this private game, we're required to enter with at least $5, all of us. Once we're able to do that, a pool is generated for us, right? So
yes,
a set target of goals is also generated for us while creating the game. That's also generated, right? So whoever meets their goals a day, a ration of that their $5 will be deducted and shared across those that are able to meet their set goals. But if you're able to complete your set goals for the duration of the days, right,
yeah.
your money is returned back to you. So that's basically what it is and how it works.
Okay. Well, so now that is fiat currency, dollars, or are they in sweat tokens, or you're going to
Uh,
link it the
uh,
sweat token?
no, I think presently, right now, for you to be able to host a game, it's either you have a credit on your app, or you have like a bong token, or you have like a USDC, or you have like a SOL token for you to be able to place a game. But as always, like I said, we have free games where it doesn't require you to use money or anything. You can just go in. The major idea for us is to also take this to Web2, whereby you can actually credit your wallet or credit your Moonwalk app with, say, credit cards, right?
Yeah.
Apple Pay, Mastercards, Visa, likes of that, right? So we're not just building for Web3, we're also concentrating on Web2 also. The idea is to bring everybody on board, right? Take people outside and have a good time.
Oh, so that's a great technology because it aligns completely with what we are doing at Actuate, because fitness is wellness for a human being. And a lot of diseases we are seeing today are due to lack of fitness. Let's say people don't exercise, they sit out the whole day. Either they are on their laptop working, or maybe they are sitting at home, even watching television, but they don't participate in physical activities. So that app has got serious implication in human health. So I think that's why we want to see how we can work together. We promote it. And I think it would be a great idea to present that application at the summit that's coming in December. because that is that is now preventive health. The job of preventing emergence of diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, even for treatment for control of blood pressure and diabetes, and even prevention of cancer by just increasing physical activity. So that application has serious application. That your app has got serious uses in health production, human beings. That is great. Let's go back to your experience in onboarding people. You say that you're passionate in onboarding people onto the blockchain, and you see there are two groups of people. There are some people who are enthusiastic about it, and then there are others who do not want to hear anything about blockchain. What's some of the main challenges you've found in onboarding people onto the blockchain?
Yeah, that's like a very wonderful question. I feel it's the understanding. People do not really understand how important it is to actually get onboarded right now, right? A lot of
Yeah.
people think, still gets the notion of, oh, crypto is a scam. It goes up, it comes down, not knowing that there are actually aspect of crypto that's called like stable coins, right? Where if you don't want to do the ups and down, you could just put your money in stables, right? Saves you from inflations and the likes. It becomes difficult to change people's mindset when they have this narration of, oh, this doesn't work, this is a scam, and it makes your approach to them very difficult, right? And also
Mm,
when you have the opportunity to, oh, this is not what it is, this is how it is. Let's say a normal event right now, let's say for
mm,
instance we have an event today and you want to talk about cryptocurrency and there's somebody in the room that has like a bad experience already about crypto and tells you, oh, crypto is a scam, crypto is this, crypto is that. It takes longer time. It is going to take more than one event to convince this person that, oh, it's not like this. So it's not like how to actually have this person constantly mentored or constantly shown, oh, this is the different lights. You can actually use this for this. You can actually use this for this, right? So
mm,
those are like the difficult aspects because most times you just have one event or you just have one event to have this person onboarded and onboarded right? So at this case where we can't do it at a single event, I found an approach whereby like the community-based approach is right and the mentorship-based approach is right. So have these people mentored for a duration of time, and you're able to work on, oh, okay, this is not how it is. This is like a way you can actually go. This is something you can actually try and it works for you, right? And there was this guy I met at an event. He had zero knowledge about crypto. He had zero knowledge about blockchain technology, and I was able to work with him and I taught him about crypto and I taught him how to stake his funds and make like earn yields for themselves. And yesterday, funny enough, we had a call and I was like, do you remember this money you had here and you actually staked it for a duration of time? Do you know this is how much this is worth now? Go check your wallet and see what it is. He did and he was like, oh my god, are you for real? So it changes that mindset that, oh, I can actually do this on my own. I can actually earn from this if I actually understand how it works. So those are like the little difficulties we face when we go to onboard people or when we have events and then we have to start telling people what this is and how to actually use it. And like I said, the two categories of people you always meet: those that want to learn and those that are there to eat food and then get the reward and go home. So yeah, that's just it.
So you do this as a in-person event, maybe at a hotel or maybe a community room somewhere. So they come expecting to be fed. You have to give them food in order for them to listen.
Yeah, true. But now here's the thing, right? It's
Mm,
not just about giving food.
mm,
Definitely at an event, you're going to eventually give food, but You do not want somebody coming to your event with the mentality that I just want to eat and go.
Yes.
Do you understand? Because after the event, the only thing he gets home is what he has eaten and nothing else,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you, at least at an event, you want somebody to understand, even if you do not understand everything, like have something that you can go home and tell somebody that, oh, I went to this event, right? I okay, this is what crypto is. Oh, I went to this event. Oh, I heard about blockchain, right? There should be something that identified that you went to somewhere and you were able to get value, not just the food or not just the reward you're going to get, right? You
Yes.
in other realms or in other West African countries, right? They actually have events that are paid for. We in Africa, we have events that are free, and we do a lot to make sure that people attend those events, right? It, it,
Yes.
it, I know it will definitely get to that point whereby we start shifting to having free events and having paid events. But before we're able to do that, these people have to understand how it works and they're able to earn for themselves. So that's just the thing, right? Because once you start paying for value, you know how important it is for you to get value, right? So that's what I'm trying to say, and how I want, like, how I wish or pray that we get to that point whereby things become like people start paying attention to these little things, the value aspect of events, the value aspect of hackathons, the value aspect of conferences, the value aspect of community meetups, the value aspect of events, right? That's what the mindset I want people to build.
Awesome. Now, now when you're teaching them about blockchains, do you teach a specific blockchain, or you is a blockchain in general? Like I heard you mention Solana, but you also teach
Yes,
them if Ethereum, or even Bitcoin or other blockchains.
yeah. So the idea is, once we're teaching blockchain,
Hmm.
depending on the kind of events we have, if we're teaching blockchain, definitely we're going to focus on the whole fundamentals of what blockchain is, how to use blockchain, how to actually build, how to actually deploy on the chain, right? But like me as a person, I am like a more Solana person, right? um I can easily tell you, oh, this is what Solana is, this is how to actually use Solana, this is actually how to build and deploy on Solana, these are the projects that you can actually help you connect or integrate your smart contracts with and stuff like that. But we still have people that are focused on, oh, Ethereum, we have people that are focused on, oh, Cardano, Avalanche, and the likes. But the most important thing for me, like I said, if I'm talking about blockchain, I'm talking about blockchain in general of what it is, right? And when we now start to divert to, oh, specifics, okay, I think Solana blockchain or Ethereum blockchain, Bitcoin blockchain, then we start going to people that actually understand it. Yes, I do understand this blockchain, but I prefer to focus on Solana because I have like built a lot on it, and that is like my niche for now, my ecosystem for now.
All right. Now, and say maybe more about Solana. What are the salient features of Solana that makes it stand out for you?
Uh, for me, right?
Yeah.
Solana is fast, scalable. Yes, decentralized, pushing for more decentralization, right? Apart from pushing for more decentralization, innovative. They have like vibrant community base, right? They have like vibrant builders constantly building solutions, constantly making sure that things are getting better within the ecosystem, right? And the fact that you can easily, as much as possible, get help when needed is one of those things that are like really big, because if you belong to an ecosystem, the fundamentals of getting help, like how to actually get help. Oh, you're trying to do a project, you're trying to raise funds, you're trying to do this. Having the community come together to support you is something that is really big. And like I said, right, um, fast, scalable, decentralized, pushing for more decentralization. I believe, I think this year we had like a major DAO that had like big XPL roots within the Solana ecosystem break off. So we're still pushing for more decentralization, to have more people come on board and build more stuff, more infrastructures that would eventually work also. Right. So yeah, that's like one key aspect for me why I choose Solana and why I prefer to use Solana. I'm not saying any other chain is not good. I'm just saying these are my own reasons, right? Why I prefer to use Solana. And if for instance it costs me $3,000 to deploy on Ethereum and I can still get the same features, the same everything on Solana and it costs me less, I prefer to use Solana, right? So it's just the thing.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting. Well, and Solana, it doesn't require layer twos. The transaction per seconds are much more than the Ethereum blockchain.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
When there was no Solana, then Ethereum was the game. The reason why I said Ethereum was game was, let's say for instance, you're getting value for your money, right? You're getting value for whatever fees you're being charged for. But when
yeah,
you have something that can do the same thing as Ethereum, right? Way better, way cheaper. Come on, it's better to spend that fund somewhere else and then deploy on somewhere that you can still get the same value. So that's just it, right?
yes. And so then because it's then people don't have to have layer twos. Or are there layer
Exactly.
twos in Solana?
No. We
Yeah,
don't do
they're
that.
not.
But we're actually building infrastructures that are going to actually be compatible, work like that, but not really layer twos.
Yes. So, and you're saying the community is supportive. So
Yeah.
it's like when you say supportive, is it like customer service? If you ask question or it means that if you want to establish a hub, say like in Nigeria, a Solana hub, Solana
Yeah.
itself as an organization comes to help you to do that.
Yeah, it's like I said, right? The communities are like very supportive. It's really easy to have an idea, push it out, and then you have a lot of people jump in to support you, right?
Yeah.
Um like I said, right now, if you check the Solana ecosystem, there are a lot of grants. There are grants from Super Team, there are grants from the Solana Foundation, there are grants from the Monkey DAO. There are a lot of foundations right now on Solana that are giving grants for you to build on Solana, for you to have a lot of people come on board. So this shows that this ecosystem is ready to grow and ready to build and want to actually stay relevant for a long period of time. So those are like a very welcome atmosphere. That's why when I had the privilege to actually come on board Moonwalk, I didn't hesitate because for me, I'm a kind of person that love interacting with people. I love selling products. I love pushing products to people, solutions that have value, solutions that work, solutions that are going to change life. I love pushing that to people and having them use them, right? That's why I was discussing with a friend of mine that was last week, and I told him, I said, Africa, we know about crypto, even if we have a little percentage. But yeah, we know about crypto. But now the issue is we have a lot of crypto conference that are focused on user base, like just focus on acquiring users, right? Now, why not acquire these users and then move them to the use cases aspect of it, right?
Yes.
Move them to products that actually work and then have them use this product, right? Let's say for instance you have a payment solution and you need users. It's good to have users, but you also need businesses. If they are going to pay me USDC or I'm going to accept USDC, imagine I don't have any business or any way I can actually make use of this business, like make use of this USDC. So those are the things. It's high time we start pushing the narrative from the user base to business to user and business to business, so we can actually grow. Because once we have enough business in the ecosystem, we can easily onboard users, and once we have enough users in the ecosystem, we can actually bring these users to this business. So that's like, I believe, I know we'll definitely get there. It's a very short thing. We're definitely going to get there.
Excellent. Well, now that's our main focus: users, onboarding users, and with use cases. And we believe that the one major use case for the blockchain is health production. So if you can use if we can use the blockchain tokens for helping people access to healthcare, I think we shall have achieved a major milestone for the blockchain, because every single one of us, every single person requires access to health. And I think that's the fundamental use case where if we now figure out how to do it for the primary healthcare, like work with health promoters in the villages, smart contracts that can enable health promoters use blockchain and get rewarded for using blockchain. Use cases for nurses and doctors in hospitals, even them getting paid, and even patients paying the services they receive from physicians and surgeons and hospitals using cryptocurrency. And then insurance health risk pooling our risk for health together through the blockchain, like those risk pools. I think this is what I think is the ultimate use case, which is what we're going to be talking about in the summit in December. So as you said, that just onboarding users without use cases, it's usually kind of adventure in missing the point. So we help people understand how to use the blockchain to improve their own health, including how to use the blockchain tokens to do shopping, to buy food, and to even figure out how we can even tokenize real estate for improving shelter affordability. Yeah. So, but I'm excited about what is going on in Solana, because right now we have our token on the Ethereum blockchain, and of course we have to bridge it in so many layer twos. It just to make it available. But you see, Solana, there's no bridging. It's just Solana at the base, a layer one, and the token is everywhere in the world. And then of course, Solana transaction are faster and cheaper. Yeah. So I think then we would like to know now another question for you. Now, policymakers and say regulators in Nigeria, are you getting pushback from the policymakers and regulators to the government? What's the position of the government today in Nigeria about crypto?
All right, so I think sometimes this year we launched the blockchain policy in Nigeria. So officially, you can actually research about blockchain. You could talk about blockchains. You could build on the blockchain, and you can actually deploy and stuff like that on the chain, right? But
Yes.
we're still getting pushback because we're still. I would just say the government still do not understand what it is, or I believe they understand what it is. They just want to um, choose to ignore the facts and ignore the norm, right? I think so far we have not had any issues because our major focus is we are not talking about crypto, we're talking about blockchain technology. We're onboarding
Yes.
people into blockchain technology, we're onboarding people into Web3, right?
Yes.
And as we all know, blockchain technology is not focused on just crypto alone, right? You could use blockchain technology for healthcare, like you guys are doing, use blockchain for transportation, use blockchain for supply chains. So there's a lot of things we can use blockchain for. So we're talking about blockchain itself and how people can actually use and deploy blockchain. Yes, in as much as you cannot take that fact that cryptocurrency has like dominates the field when it comes to blockchain technology. Yes, we're going to definitely talk about that, but we limit what we say to saying, oh, we're educating people about blockchain and how to use blockchain technology. And I believe so far we have not had any issues on that or any pushback on that as for now. But the government is still very hard on crypto. Banks are not transacting crypto. Um, but we believe that with time, this narrative is going to change. And African countries are actually going to start picking up and understanding what crypto is and how to use it and how to actually make profit from it. So if the likes of El Salvador is has a treasury of Bitcoin and they are making, imagine the kind of gains they have right now on how Bitcoin has gone up. A lot of people were chanting, I think a few months back before this pump, a lot of people were chanting that El Salvador, they don't know what they're doing this, that their reserve is going to go down and stuff like that. But they made massive profit. They are sitting on massive profit right now on Bitcoin, right? Yes, we know there are risks, but eventually, Bitcoin is becoming that face or that institution whereby people believe that this works. It can actually work, and people are actually using it to trade and make sure that they have a better life for themselves. So, I feel well, African is getting we're actually getting there, and with time, we'll be able to have the right policies. I think I was discussing policy with one of my friend the other time. I don't know if you guys know Chuta, and he was like, "Yeah, we're actually working on it." But and I told him, I said, if we really want to grow as a continent, it's not about copying policies, right? It's about making policies that would work for us. But yes, while doing that, we have to learn from others. What did they do and how did they get it right? Oh, okay, how do we actually now use this to actually build something for ourselves that would actually work for us, right? So there's a lot of process that is going to go on that, but eventually, I believe we're going to get it.
Oh, wow, that's excellent. I'm also very optimistic about Africa changing its narrative because this about the governments acting as if they don't understand even crypto itself. That's a story that they are being fed from their colonial masters because then they're told, listen, if you let your people use crypto, then you're not going to afford, just kind of negative stories, just like what they were telling El Salvador. But our leaders are kind of buying that narrative, but I think it's going to die soon. I don't think it's going to last a decade, 1 decade. It's not going to last another 10 years before this massive adoption of crypto in Africa. It's just like what we see, like what happened in Kenya. It did not take a decade to get people adopting M-Pesa. It just
Mm.
people saving money using their phone. It took only about 3 or 4 years, and everybody was doing it because there's massive, massive number of people who are outside finance. They are outside finance. They are unbanked. They cannot have access to banks, particularly women. And so the decentralized finance give access to financial services to people who are traditionally unbanked. And that's the majority of the population in Africa. So the soon people become aware that they have been excluded from finance for forever and ever. And now this a technology that can include them into finance. Then it doesn't even matter what the policymakers are going to say. People are going to onboard themselves in massive, massive numbers. And that's why I think when we were working out on real on fundamental use cases like health would help us onboard many people in the population because right now, say in a country like Kenya, only maybe about 2% have access to quality care, the quality of healthcare. 2% of the population. So the rest of the people touch and go. And I'm sure, and I know it's a similar situation in Nigeria because I worked in Nigeria for a while. People don't have access to healthcare. Yeah. And healthcare begins, or health begins with access to food and nutrition, balanced diet, and then exercise. Being able to exercise, to have a decent living. So when people discover that the blockchain itself, decentralized finance, will give you even access to food because you have money, you can get paid for the work you do, you get paid for the value of the work that you produce every day, then I don't think people are going to wait for policymakers who they themselves also don't have access. Let me tell you, even if they are the policymakers, they eventually, after making their policies in the office, they go home and to their families who do not have access. So the kind of delusion that they can look away from the blockchain and make sure, or even or even push back the blockchain so that it can go back to the bottom where it came from, is going to die off. And then the reality is striking when we know that we can onboard, we can give people direct utility to finance, even direct access to finance, or using decentralized finance platform. I think that's the biggest power of blockchain, because getting access to the decentralized finance, it means that the value of the work that you produce every day, the value of the work that you do every day, gets encoded on the blockchain. Today, there is no such technology for encoding the value of the work that people produce in Africa. There isn't such technology. And that is why Africa seems to be poor. Poverty is just exclusion from the finance market. So when people understand that their work is including the finance market, they are going to say, forget you guys, my work, I want it to be encoded. That means the work is encoded. It means that you get paid for what you're doing every day. All those people in the villages, subsistence croppers, people who are herding cows and livestock, and they have now the work that they produce every day getting published on the blockchain itself, so that the world can see. And that when it's published, then it means that they can get paid for that work. And that is what makes all the difference between poverty and wealth. Yeah. Okay.
So true, so true, so true. Like you made valid points, and I feel one thing again we have to start doing is to start collaborating and then start pushing out our own African solutions out there for people to use and for people to actually see, oh, we're building out here. We have a lot of solutions that are useful to you out there too, right? So come use ours and see how beneficial it is to you, right? So I feel in as much as we're pushing and having other projects coming to Africa, let's also have ours go outside of Africa, have people use them. So yeah, you made valid points.
I agree with you. Because see, when M-Pesa came in Kenya, M-Pesa is, M-Pesa is when people just send money, send text messages as money.
Yeah.
In 2005 in Kenya, there was such huge resistance from the policymakers, the central government, the central bank, and they will say, because you only need to send a text message, and then you get your sweet potatoes, for example. So text message is money. So that's the solution that just came out of the ground in Kenya. And then it spread. Right now, they are doing that in the United States, sending money using text messages. That's called money texting. The same thing is happening in the blockchain. You see, M-Pesa was just for Kenya alone. And then it was very hard to even pass it to Uganda, even Tanzania, because the policymakers in those countries told the people this is bad money, it's a scam. But see, in Kenya, it went out like wildfire. But the reason that happened is because near Kenya, it was very difficult for you to get a bank account. Yeah, with the traditional banks like Barclays Bank or Standard Chartered, you needed to have a lot of, to put a huge deposit and maintain it. And then there's so much fees that even if you put a deposit, by the time you come back later, you find out your deposit is finished because of the fees they are taking out of your money. So when M-Pesa came, it bypassed all that. And then you don't have to travel anywhere. You have your phone in your pocket, so you can receive money from anybody in the whole nation. You see, that uptake of M-Pesa, which is just all, I'm saying this in response to what you're saying, that solutions that are generated from the ground. So we create such solutions that are based on our needs on the ground in Africa. Sure. And then they can, the foreigners can be coming to complain, because they also complain very much about M-Pesa. See, they were urging Kenyan government to stop Safaricom, which is a telephone company, to shut down M-Pesa. See, because they were saying this is a threat to the central bank. But it's not even a threat to the central bank. What it did is to expand the economy of the nation.
Wow.
And so blockchain, cryptocurrency, is going to expand the economy of nations in Africa in a way that they never ever imagined. Because the value of the work people are producing every day, that work, when it gets presented in the global marketplace, for example, the work that I'm producing in my village, it can show up on a DeFi platform like PancakeSwap or Uniswap. Yeah, because I'm holding tokens that are being traded in Uniswap.
True.
That has never happened in Africa. And that is what would listen, if we do that, we don't even need permission from anybody because this thing is permissionless. And well, that's what I would like to say, that we think generative solutions to the specific things we are doing in Africa that can appear on the blockchain and they get representation in the blockchain. And that is, we can create apps that are going to present our own activities on the blockchain. And that activity gets encoded. And when it's encoded, it has got value, and that is a tradable value because it's liquid tokens, liquid tools. All right. So thank you so much, Raj. So Raji? This Raji. Raji. Yeah. Yeah, for telling us about all this good stuff, what's going on in Nigeria. We're really, really excited. And we welcome you to Nairobi soon. That's gonna be in the next 2.5 weeks or so. If you can make it.
Sure. Let's see how that goes. I'll definitely try my best to see how I can actually come down there.
Yeah, that work you're doing in Nigeria is transformational, very important. So back to you, Frida.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Masharia, and also thank you, Raji, for sharing with us your experiences and what you're doing. Yeah, and we believe blockchain is the future, and we'll be able to even fund projects that as a community care about. Yeah, so instead of relying on those grants or even from the Europeans, yeah, because we've seen a lot of good projects come out of Africa, and we have students in our universities who are developing solutions and also and coming up with very good ideas, but you find that these ideas do not even see the light of day, because maybe they don't even have funding, or if you submit for example a project to get funded, you find that your grant maybe it's denied, or even and they go ahead and maybe even steal that idea and go and develop it themselves. So a small portion of those projects are what maybe get to get funding. But I believe that blockchain will be able to change all that, and in a big way. So I'd like to invite Grace Jerry to give us updates about the website. So Grace, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Frida, and hello everyone. My name is Grace Njeri, and I'll be sharing with you the website updates. I'll share my screen so that you can follow as I talk about the exciting things that we have about about Actuate, about the summit. Yeah, so this is our website, Actuate Bio, and here is the page for Nairobi Summit, which is now in 2 weeks' time, and we are so excited about it. And one of the things that I would like to talk about is about the program. Yeah, we have new updates in the program. We have, let me just talk about one of these things, and then you will go to the website and just look at the program and see everything, how everything will be working, and all the updates that we have. So on date 4 December, we will be having a session with Jordan Muthemba, who is a blockchain developer, a Silo Africa DAO. So this is a new thing that we the Silo Africa have agreed to join us for the summit, and so we'll be having a very exciting session with the Silo team and also Jordan Muthemba, who will be presenting at that plenary session. Yeah, and so I would like to urge all of us to go to the website and get to see all the updates in the program. We have so very many sessions and very exciting sessions. And another thing I want to talk about is the free pass, which is very important and easy for us. So here, when you click this register now button, you will get to see the information about the free pass. Yeah, the only thing that you need to do as an attendee is to get yourself 5 Actuate tokens on PancakeSwap, and then which will cost you around 1,000 shilling, and also you need to create liquidity pool to get the NFT number. And then after you have received or you have gotten the NFT number, you need to click this register button and then come to this form, fill out the whole form, and then down here you're supposed to fill in the NFT number that you have gotten. Yeah, so this is very exciting, and it shows that everyone is now able. No one has an excuse to not to come to the summit, because the only thing you need is the free pass, which is equivalent to that NFT number. So make sure you get yourself the NFT number. If you don't know how to create liquidity or you have any question, you can just go to the Actuate Nation group and text any of those admins there or any one of us the team members, and we will guide you on how to create the liquidity and be able to attend this summit, because it will be a very great opportunity for your careers and also for networking and all that. So you must not miss this summit. So share out the registration link to everyone so that everyone can be able to benefit from this amazing summit and be able to get the fruits and be able to register and be there. That is from that to 6th December. It's in 2 weeks time. So continue sharing this great news, and so that everyone will be able to benefit from this. Yeah. So that is it from my end. Back to you, Frida. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Grace, for that update. Yeah, so as we've heard and as we keep on saying, for you to be able to get that free pass and to attend the summit, you need an NFT number. Yes. And so since you're already here, I believe all of us who are here, we have we have wallets. Yeah, so you're already halfway into getting that free pass. You already have a wallet, and for attending these sessions, you get Actuate tokens. Yeah, so all you need to do is go to and get some BNB or get some USDC, whichever token, and pair it and take it to create a liquidity pool. You go to PancakeSwap and create a liquidity pool. After creating that liquidity pool, you receive an NFT number. So yeah, and as I showed you initially, this NFT number you cannot just maybe even get you cannot be able to fabricate it, or yeah, you need to first create a liquidity pool to be able to get that NFT number. And with your wallet address, we can be able to see that liquidity pool that you have created. Yeah, so take the time and create a liquidity pool with the Actuate token and register for the summit. So I think that's all. I don't know if anyone else has any. If you have any questions, you can just go ahead and post it in the chat. And if you need any guidance, Grace, as Grace said, you can text any admin. You can text me. You can text Grace or any other admin in the Actuate Nation group, and they will be able to help you to create a liquidity pool, or even if you get stuck, you can just go ahead and ask. Yeah, so don't be afraid to ask questions. We learn by asking questions, so make sure you do that. Doc, do you have anything else to add?
Well, thanks to add. Well, my voice is weird. I don't know where my voice is going. It's going out on a journey. Thank you so much, Frida and Grace, for the update. So, okay, my voice is here. So, Seal of Africa, they has come in. So now we have two major blockchain, and I think we should have Solana as well. But Seal of Africa, Dale, is significant because Actuate token is already on Seal. And Seal of Africa Dale is gonna be joining us, represented by by Jordan Mudemba, who is in Nairobi. The significance of this is that because Jordan, because they're in Nairobi and they have got Silo Hub, so Silo Africa Dale will then become our partner in Universal Health Access. I wish we could have Solana as well, so we can share this partnership. This is a partnership in Universal Health Access, which is global health. So this is bringing blockchain to global health, or bringing global health to blockchain. So the blockchain arise into global health. And what we have discussed with Ceylon is that they're going to give us, to help us build smart contracts. It's a whole slew of smart contracts. Smart contracts for primary healthcare. That's for awarding tokens to health promoters in the villages who are doing house-to-house work. Talking with pregnant mothers and teaching them how to breastfeed and all that stuff. Whatever the health promoters do in the villages, in the communities, and working with women, and also technology, smart contracts for managing tokens for community economic development workers. So another set of smart contracts is going to be for issuing token to health professionals like nurses, doctors, surgeons. Let's call them health providers, so that they can actually, the smart contract is going to do several things. When health provider provides an excellent quality job, then that health provider gets rewarded with tokens. That means that health providers, it's like gamifying health profession or health provision. And this means that doctors, instead of going on strike to get paid by the government, they can actually do a better job and get paid for their better job by their patients. See? And then we're going to have a smart contract for connecting the health information system in the hospitals, whether that's integrated health information system, connecting the laboratories, the imaging, and then also smart contract for the payment. We talked about health risk pools. These are liquidity pools that are created from transactional fees. And then we have smart contract for health policy, for looking at health data. This is so that we can track and monitor diseases, so that we can stop epidemics before they even happen. So you can see now that's just for health access alone. And then smart contracts for knowledge management. We talk about publishing, publication, awarding authors, reviewers, and editors. And that is in translation science. And then smart contracts for awarding tokens to people for innovative ideas. That's for commercialization of knowledge. So that is what we are going to be working on in 2025 in our Silo Africa Day Hub, Nairobi, Kenya. But all that work is going to be presented at the summit by Jordan Mudemba, plus the Silo team, plus also figuring out how, doing these hackathons for developing such smart contracts. We already have all the hackathon requirements written up. So if you would like to know how to hack, now be there, be present in that presentation. It's gonna be very, very beautiful and very intensive also. Zero network also, the Africa DAO, will also help us to create the new token, I say new token for the BMC, for tokenizing the biomedical city real estate project. So that's a very, very big to do. Yeah, it's a very big deal. I mean, building smart contracts is not a big deal, but the biomed city project is the big deal because the total capitalization for that biomed city, which is going to be on more than 5,000 acres, could be more than $5 billion. And we are going to work with Zero Network. And of course, it can be Solana. That's why this could be a very good chance for Solana. I don't know much about Solana, but I hear good things about it, but I don't have much experience with it. But I think we all need to know. So maybe Reggie, you can introduce us to the Solana, because Solana has much more smooth and efficient, gas fees, transaction per seconds, and I think it doesn't require so many layer twos like what layering like we have seen with the Ethereum blockchain, and it's not really, the gas fees is not astronomically expensive. So that is this is what I would like to add about these things that happened this week. You can see a lot of good news, a lot of great people, and the Zero network coming in now. We get a full-fledged, blockchain partner to work with us, and that's a very, very beautiful thing. Now, get your NFT token because you're an NFT number. Get your NFT number by doing what Frida has said. I will not belabor the point. You already know what's required of you to do. Is you already have the actual tokens, get some BNB, and then pair up, put them in PancakeSwap, and then you have an NFT number. And that way, you have admittance. You have the ticket to attend the summit. Even as Raj said, if everything is given to you for free, maybe you do not respect it. That's called the human nature. Human nature, they have to put a skin in the game for them to say, oh, wow, there's my skin in there. Now, the skin in the game that you are putting into this process, you're not giving it to anybody. When you create a liquidity pool, that is for you. It's going to earn you money. And today, the political climate is favorable on crypto. So you see, we had elections in the United States last week or 2 weeks ago, and we have a new president who is pro-crypto. That's a good thing. Plus his friend called Elon Musk is also big deal pro-crypto. So we have let's say we have positive vibes from the political sense, from let's say geopolitics, because what goes on in the United States determines a lot what goes on elsewhere in the planet. So the US being pro-crypto today, thanks to its new president and his friends, then it means that just like you saw Bitcoin rallying up to close to now more than $90,000 within a week of the election, that was because of the election results. It's not because of anything else. It's a response to the political environment. So we see how political environment is now very, very positive. And that's why I was saying that I don't think it's going to take 10 years for the blockchain to break through with this new positive political climate. So it means that over the next 4 years, after this election, we better get a breakthrough, because then we might get another president who is anti-crypto in the next cycle. So this is the time for you to get in. Yeah, do not wait for anything. You see, if El Salvador is celebrating, it's because of something that has happened in the United States. Yeah, it's called political election. That matters a lot. Even all the resistance you get from Africa will go away when the political sentiment is very positive about blockchain and cryptocurrency in the United States. So that's what I would like to prepare. And you will get to feel that even more by coming to the summit. All right, come to the summit. So be part of this positive change. That is in about 2 weeks. Well, thank you so much, Frida. And thank you, Raj, again, for bringing us lots of insights from Nigeria. And Nigeria, we know, is a superpower of Africa. Yeah, we love you guys in Nigeria. Okay, back to Frida.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Masharia, for that. Yeah, just to insist on the free pass, these tokens are yours. That BNB you're buying is going to be yours. The liquidity pool is yours. We're not, giving money to get tickets, but you just create the liquidity pool. The liquidity pool is still yours. So with just 5 Actuate tokens, you can gain admittance to the summit for the, to be able to interact with all these professionals that we have prepared to come and speak. And we also have a lot of amazing opportunities for you to be able to even participate in the summit. Yeah, we have a poster presentation. You can be able to do that, prepare a poster, and if your poster wins, you get some Actuate tokens, very many Actuate tokens, in fact. Yeah, so make sure you don't miss out on this summit. So I'd like to extend a big thank you to our speakers today. Thank you very much, Raji, for sharing your insights, and also thank you to Dr. Masharia, and also a big thank you to Grace for showing us the updates on the website. So I'm going to post the form. Yeah, so fill this form to be able to gain Actuate tokens. So yeah, I'd also want to tell you that if you don't feel like this is a very long process, yeah, initially we had said that the tickets will be $150. Right now, you're given this opportunity for a free pass. So do not let the opportunity pass you by, or maybe you feel like it's very long, you cannot be able to do that. Just seek support if you need help in creating the pool, yeah, and make sure you do that. So thank you very much, everyone, for participating, and have a lovely weekend. We'll see each other next Saturday at 8 p.m.
All right. Have a good one. Bye bye.